Here's where I am on this though. If this seems like a chicken out answer, then I apologize. This isn't Congress's call. I want the military commanders to tell Congress what to do when it comes to racial.
They've been saying no.
Of the four branches, one said heck no, never. A couple said maybe, possibly down the road, but not now.
The Marines were opposed to it, but the majority said that this would
And again, what I don't want is I don't want Congress to decide. How many? Of course we do. How many veterans in the room? I'm going to limit these to 30-second answers, but let me pop a few and just give me your quick thoughts on don't ask, don't tell. Go.
Well, one of the things when they put the report together, they surveyed Marines in action that were actually fighting in the trenches in Afghanistan, and it was 67% against having gays serving with them. If you're sitting at a desk in the Pentagon, that's a lot different than to be carrying an AK-47 shooting a Taliban. And the rule is they don't want to destroy Union cohesiveness, military cohesiveness, which gays in the military would certainly do. There's been 14,000 released since 1993. What they don't tell you is 80% of those releases were self-initiated.
Quick answers, again, from a few of our veterans. Who else wants to weigh in? Go. Good to see you.
I know a lot of guys that he got them out. They wanted to get out. So I would say the majority of the time that I was in, he didn't want it in. It broke up units.
Other veterans.
I let the veterans take, if the Army says no, 90% of my people voted no, let the Army make that choice.
Yes, I agree. Quickly.
Yeah, 7 years in the Navy, aboard ship, and I gotta tell you, tight quarters and the sexual activity that goes on, not good and not supportive.
Quickly. Good things.
You know, I was a Marine for 7 years. I think it really does depend on the branches. I mean, there's a big difference between an Air Force base here in Colorado Springs and a frontline Marine Corps unit. And it needs to be left up to the community commanders there.
Thank you.
As a common sense thing, why can't I go into a pro so I can pick out what the hell?
Pardon me, love you.
No, I'm just saying.
I would too. I may be right there with you.
You got the same situation. You got community showers, you got community everything, and it's the same thing. We have not lost, but we don't do that. The girls get to go in their own place, the guys get to go in their place.
Thank you. A couple other veterans, quickly. Who wants to weigh in? George.
24 years in the Army, I agree with you. Except for the commanders and services, they know what's going on, they know what the needs are. And they got the people doing the actual work, and it's, Bob Jeffy said, boots on the ground.
Quickly.
I was in the Navy for 12 years, and I was on river patrol in Vietnam. It just won't fly.
One more. It just won't fly. One more. All right. Two. All right. Three more. That's it. Go.
26 and a half years in the Illinois National Guard, 4 years active duty. I really don't care. There's a hidden agenda behind it. The hidden agenda is, in the military, people do things for different reasons. There's convenient marriages to get housing, to get extra money, etc., etc. The hidden agenda behind this whole thing is if you have a partner and you're in the military, they get the benefits.
Quickly.
4-year Marine Corps veteran currently serving in Illinois National Guard. I think, like everybody's saying, it's not an equality issue, it's a logistics issue. Myself, I could care less. I think a lot of people could care less, but like everybody's saying, close quarters, combat situations, common showers. If they could do a staggered, impose regulations to slowly roll it over through the branches and deal with the logistics of it, I don't see a problem.
Last one. Boom.
6 years in the Coast Guard, and it's tight quarters. I agree with everything that they pass it, then I should be able to go in the women's bathroom, take a shower right on the side.
Boy, we're developing a whole group to do that. All right, we're done on that issue. We're about to wrap up. We've got a couple more minutes. I'd be happy to take a few more questions. Is anybody bored? You want to just go for a few more minutes? Are we all right? Yeah. And I got about a 30-minute wrap-up speech, and we'll be out of here. Debke won't stick around for that. Okay. Go.
I'm very proud to be in a district where something I can agree with 100% of what you say.
Can I correct what you just said?
No.
Forget that. I'm a congressman. I'm going to take privilege here. Let me just, and I like what you just said, but let me say this. If I were sitting in your seat, what I would have said is, I'm damn proud to be in a district where my congressman or woman got up in front of me and would take any question. Well, go ahead.
But everything you spew is what I would say. Every time, my wife has always been against politicians. Oh, it's a politician. And I've been saying, we can't ask for that anymore. We've got to ask for more. And here you come along, and everything you say is the same thing I keep saying at our dinner table. And thank you.
Is that your wife right there? I'm sorry. Is he hard to live with? It's illegal.
And she was just right. I've been looking at a lot of politicians overall, and there's very few that I would have voted for if I'd been in a different district that I would have agreed with. One of them is Michelle Bachmann. Now, she is starting a caucus. Has she approached you?
No, but I'll be a part of what she's doing. The Tea Party stuff, the study of the Constitution stuff.
I was surprised that she hadn't approached you yet, because...
Are you going to caucus with them?
Yeah.
Tea Party caucus?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Look, in my way of thinking, this isn't rocket science. We're at a funny moment in time here. We are so sick of politicians, both parties in Washington. Let me just speak for Washington, because there's something in the water. They go there and they change. They change. And let's be honest, the longer they're there, there's this inherent bias to do things. I don't mind if my government doesn't do things, but they do things, and when they do things, they spend our money. A little here, a little there, and before you know it, you're dancing up the hall, and you've spent all of our money. This is going to be the last question that I'll close with a 30-second wrap. Yes, sir.
My congressman, I was retired after 35 years in the military. Part of it in the National Guard, I had 4 tours in Afghanistan, 2 in Iraq, 1 in Haiti, and I started here in Vietnam. There are certain things that just grate the hell out of me. My dad was a Pearl Harbor. Number 1, general officers have to come before Congress for recommendations to the Flag Committee for promotion to general from colonel. Hold those promotions up until enlisted men and NCOs get the declarations from Afghanistan and Iraq that they have coming to them that they never got, that they still haven't got. I know fast second lieutenants that never been out yet on the wire who've got combat infantry badges. Yet I know PFCs and young men from the Illinois National Guard that I served with in Afghanistan who've been in combat for 30 days every day and never got a combat infantry badge. Never got a Bronze Star. All they got was a civilian peace Army Commendation Medal.
20 seconds. I got you 20 seconds.
When we come home and we're told that we have a right to federal employment, don't make it so we can't fill out the applications, we can't get the damn applications, we can't get the jobs. If we're combat veterans, especially ones who have Purple Hearts, give them the jobs. Let them earn them and be qualified to give it to them.
Thank you. As we wrap, this almost goes back to where we started. In my world, government takes care of those who can't take care of themselves. In my world, government takes care of anybody who has fought for this country. And you know what? We're not. This district especially is a veteran-laden district. And when it comes to housing, jobs, you name it, we are not taking care of our veterans. That's one thing I want my government to do. Let me close by saying this. I make you 2 promises as I set forth to go to Washington. You probably like the second. You may not agree with the first. I am not going there to get along. I believe we're at the beginning of a revolution, a war, where we're debating the very role of government. And there has been a party and a mindset in charge the last 2 years, respectfully, that has run us down the hallway. And at this point in time, you sent people like me to go to Washington to plant my flag in the sand and say, come here. This is what I believe in and what I stand for. I am not reaching across the aisle at the beginning of this respectful war. So if you're looking for somebody to get along, it's not me. It's not me. Not now. Not now. The second thing I'll promise is this, and you'll like this. Boy, we're going to be here all the time. I'm going to be home all the time. This is home. We're going to have people out in this district all the time. My job is I work for you. I represent you. If I don't listen to you, there's no way I've got screen or I can represent you. We will hold town halls. My staff's going to hit me over the head. Sorry, Justin. I want to hold them every weekend. And these are not going to be scripted events. I want to get out throughout the district on a regular basis to talk to people and let you say whatever you want to say to me. And our staff and our offices will be responsive. You will not get a formal letter from us. You will not get a phone call 3 or 4 weeks later. You close. I'm done. Close. It's a big couch. It's a big couch. Last word, then we're done.
Can we get enough information about your fundraising event?
Not here, this is not a political event. No, this is not a political event. But we are having a fundraising New Year's Eve. Would you like to learn any information? Talked about right there. Hey, God bless, thank you.